today we're just going to go over present tense verbs that are irregular in the yo form. You ready? Okay, we're going to start with the group that we call the go verbs. The go verbs are a series of verbs that have an irregularity just in the yo form where it ends in the letters G-O. So one of them is salir, to leave. So if I want to say I leave, yo salgo. But the rest of it is normal. Sales, sale, salimos, salís, salen. Then there's traer. Traer means to bring. It's irregular in the yo form. Traigo. Everything else is normal. Traes, trae. Traemos, traes, traen. Then there's poner. In the yo form, it's pongo. Yo pongo. The other forms are normal. Pones, pone, ponemos, pones, ponen. Then there's a verb hacer, to do or to make. In the yo form, hago. The other forms are normal. Haces, hace, hacemos, hacéis, hacen. All right, so those are normal go verbs where it's only the yo form that's irregular. Then there are some that are a little bit trickier. We have tener. Tener, on one hand, you're probably super familiar with, but it is kind of messy. It's got the go in the yo, then it's got an E to IE, not quite a boot. We would call this a shoe verb where it's got these three forms here, and then outside of the boot, just an E. So tengo, tienes, tiene, tenemos, tenéis, tienen. A verb that's nearly identical to that is venir. Venir, basically you just have to switch it to a V, but it's also an IR verb. So outside the boot, we have IR ending. So vengo, vienes, viene, venimos, venís, vienen. Then we have decir. Decir means to say or to tell. It is a go verb, and then it's an E to I boot verb. So that means you have an I in the yo, the tú, the el, ella, and the ellos, ellas, ustedes form. So digo, dices, dice, decimos, decís, dicen. Then probably the strangest go verb is oír. Oír means to hear. Look at how messy this one is. So in the yo form, it's a go verb, oigo. Then in the bottom three in the shoe, it has a Y. Oyes, oye, and over on the ellos, ellas side, oyen. And then outside the boot, it has accents, oímos and oís. On oís, that accent is normal. On oímos, it's not. In the end, it doesn't sound that strange. Oigo, oyes, oye, oímos, oís, oyen. It sounds normal with just a go verb. The problem is that sometimes we get too many vowels in a row, and the way that I interacts with other vowels can be tricky. All right, another verb that's irregular in the yo form is dar. Dar in the yo form is doy, and then other than that, it's normal. Das, da, damos, dais, dan. Oh, it also does not have an accent in the vosotros form. Another verb like that is ver. Ver means to see. In the yo form, it's veo. Outside of that, normal, other than the missing accent in the vosotros. So ves, ve, vemos, veis, and ven. Then we have two verbs that mean to know. The verb saber is for knowing facts and information and skills, so more mental knowing. And the yo form is irregular. Sé, yo sé, otherwise normal. Sabes, sabe, sabemos, sabéis, saben. And then we have conocer, which is more heart knowing, being familiar with a person or with a place, being familiar with. In the yo form, it's conozco. There are a few other sco verbs in Spanish. Any verb that ends in CER will be a sco in the present tense, but there are not very many of those. The other forms are normal. Conoces, conoce, conocemos, conoceis, conocen.